in the thing, but for those of you who know, I've got to do this. You know what I mean? Let's have Luca.
We're going to finish it.
The alcohol helps. Right, yeah. I just wanted to say thanks to you all before I'm a bit too pissed to do it. And before I make a fool out of myself. As I most probably will do for everyone that's ever met me. You've got to make... I was going to say, make sure you've all got booze in your glasses, because I'm going to make a couple of toasts here, but I'm sure that everyone's quite well topped up. Thanks for turning up to the wedding of the year. I'm sure you'll agree that we make Kate and William look like a couple of pikers. It's been a tough week with all the trouble we've had in London, so I'd like to thank you all for turning up.
You're too busy.
I know, no, it started last Saturday, what can I say, you know? Bloody predictive text, I only asked a couple of mates if they fancied a pint. Think about it, you'll get it. That was ours one, I want to take this opportunity now at the start to talk about my beautiful new wife, Mrs. Ellis. She's lovely, she winds me up no end sometimes. And she's been a bit of a bridezilla through some of the strategy, but I have to say that, you know, Sarah and Fabian, the wedding planner, and the help from the mums and everyone, I'm bugger all basically. You've really done yourselves proud. It's a fantastic day, and I feel very honoured to sort of be here in front of you all. A bit overwhelmed, to tell you the truth. You know, I know Sarah gets quite upset sometimes. That's the kind of side effect of having a boyfriend, I think. A husband, sorry. Right, so in case none of you know, we actually met on Facebook. Now, the stories differ as to how we met, but anyway, you know, I feel very lucky for having met her, and I thought I'd tell you about our first date. It was 2008, it was a couple of days after my birthday, my 28th birthday, and 2 days after my 28th birthday, and I said, yeah, let's go out for a drink. So she said, oh yeah, meet me at this place called the Lodge in Ealing, which I did, and she since told me that her mum said, whatever you do, don't get in a car with someone you don't know. Yeah. So I pulled up at Ealing Broadway, I said, right, I've got to find a parking space up me, and she got straight in. I'm glad to see that, you know, Uncle D's effects are working magic even at the start. Anyway, I turned up, I had half an eyebrow missing. I can't remember who shaved it off, but it was the night before, and Sarah looked absolutely stunning. And I felt like a bit of an idiot, to tell you the truth. This is a bit, I actually hit my head getting out of the car as well. And I felt like a right idiot. Anyway, we went on, and you know, one of my usual tricks, I'm a good boy, kiddies, please bear this in mind when I say this. One of my usual tricks with ladies used to be that if I went out on a date, what I'd do is after I'd taken them home, I would drive down the road, park up in a lay-by for an hour, send them a text, and when they said, oh yeah, it's a really nice date, I'd like to see you again, I'd actually say, well, actually, I'm just down the road, shall I pop back? It served me well. So, anyway, I texted Sarah, I thought there's no way she can't find my charms irresistible. And I didn't get a text back, I was absolutely wounded. So anyway, I waited in lay-by, I told her half an hour, it was actually more like an hour and a half. I drove back to London, I thought, oh, she doesn't even like me. So anyway, that was that, and then skip forward a couple of months, and you know, we've been on a few dates, and you know, starting to kiss. Maybe a tongue here and there. And I said to Sarah, I didn't know how Sarah would take this, but I said to Sarah, how do you fancy going away for the weekend? And she said, all right, let's go for away for a weekend. And one of her work friends had told her about this boutique hotel in Brighton called the Penny Rocco. Yeah. This boutique hotel in Brighton called the Penny Rocco. I've never heard of this gap, so I've looked it up on the internet. Actually, I was at Canute Fee, so I was doing it on work time. Sorry about that. And I looked at this hotel, and the first room that came up, it's all themed rooms, all the rooms are different. The first room that came up, 8-foot round bed, 8-foot mirror above it, the Jorex playroom. Oh, mate. One sort of winning here, bruv, you know what I mean? Anyway, I phoned up Sarah and I said, look, there's all these rooms which you want, and Sarah, bless her heart, was absolutely mortified. She didn't know anything about the rooms or anything like this. And the reason I mentioned it, I think it sums Sarah up perfectly. She's the kindest, sweetest, loveliest person. She always thinks about what other people are doing, and she always thinks about others, and I feel very, very proud to be standing here today. So, I've totally lost where I am. Anyway, yeah, so before I carry on, I just want to raise a glass, not to us, but to my beautiful bride Sarah, because she looks absolutely So there's more. Right, so yeah, I want to say a quick thanks to Mick. Thank you for giving Sarah to me today. I'll do my best to take care of her.
Thanks, Brenda.
Thank you to Stephen. It's been good getting to know you and know my bruv. And I'm sure this is the proudest day of his life. Be able to call me a brother. But no, it's been really nice getting to know you. And obviously, Dee and the girls. Sorry, I'm going across. I'm not forgetting the mums, I'm coming to them later. Scott, Brett and Dad, thanks for everything. As far as brothers go, Scott and Brett have always, have not been too bad to me. It must have been hard to have such a talented, good-looking younger brother. But somehow they pulled through. And Dad, I'm sorry for all this shit I've pulled in you over the years. I bet it's a good time as any to tell you that I'm actually converted to Islam. Sorry, I'm sorry, I have to get Anyway, sorry. I told you I was going to make a fool of myself. Anyway, thank you to the bridesmaids, Mrs. Lossell, looking beautiful as ever. We're sitting with Mr. Lossell sitting there. Sam and Suzanne. Which I'm sure will be a theme of the evening. You've made this day what it is, and also the flower girls, the chief flower girl Olivia, and the other flower girls Ella and Izzy and Maya. And everyone give a big hand to the flower girls. They've been fantastic today. And I just want to say about Sarah, by far, she's the most beautiful thing I've ever owned. Most beautiful woman. Right now, I want to take the tone. I want to just briefly mention a few people who can't be here today, who I wish could have been here. So, firstly, Pete, Ford's dad, who's in ill health at the moment and couldn't be here today, and his mum's back in Hastings as well. And I just want to say that I wish they could be here. He's been a really nice leader to me and all the boys over the years. He's really been a top man, and I wish him all the best. And he would have loved seeing me make Sarah. Love seeing Sarah make me an honest man. Secondly, my nan, who passed away at Easter this year. I lived with her for a year when I moved back to Hastings a few years ago. She was my inspiration, and she passed away actually when I was away in Berlin.